What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Cryptic Crypto. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We're in that in-between phase where if you're still at home with the family, I know how it can be. I hope this video provides you with some entertainment while you're in that in-between phase. If not, head back over to Twitter, and I'm sure you'll be entertained there. Today we're going to be going through some of the highlights of 2022. This video is kind of going to be all over the place. Just a recap of what happened in 2022. Some of the biggest failures in crypto, worst human being this year, our outlook for 2023, where we're going, some of the technology that came out this year, OpenAI, ChatGPT, and then we're going to be talking about some of the Elon Musk and Twitter files going forward. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, stick with me. We're going to jump right into that worst person of 2022 award. Now, this award was given out on the All In podcast. If you guys are not aware of this podcast, this is an amazing podcast for financial minds, general economic outlook, macro, micro trends. The hosts of this podcast are Chatham Palihapitiya, David Sachs, and David Friedberg. These guys are extremely smart. They're all multimillionaires and billionaires. And they have amazing insights. I listen to this quite often, but let's take a look at this video and see what they have to say about the worst person award for 2022. Let's get into it, guys.
Let's say worst human being here.
Well, I think, look, given that this is supposed to be the year 2022, I mean, you got to say that,
yes, in 2022, we all say SBF.
SBF was the winner of this, hands down.
Okay, congratulations to SBF. You are consensus worst human being.
For this year. I mean, not ever, but
for
just
this year, only for this year.
Right.
Yeah, we all hate you equally.
Okay, who's number two?
Why do you hate him?
Why do I hate him? Because all those people lost their money. And, you know, there's some, it's causing chaos. I feel terrible for all these people who lost money. That's why I hate him.
Why do you hate him? That's hilarious. He was being sarcastic, obviously, but SBF wins worst person of 2022. Now, there's a bunch of speculation in the markets right now. How many years is he going to serve? Who's his judge going to be? The first judge already got recused because her husband had sponsored FTX previously for his actual personal business. So there was a conflict of interest there. The first judge has already stepped down. I tweeted the other day okay, the question is who's not involved in the scandal? Who's not involved, I think, is the better question than who is involved here. So hands down, good job, SBF. You have hands down won the worst person of 2022. The only question now is who paid for your $250 million bail and how many years will you serve? There's been a lot of speculation around about 25, 30 years, so a life sentence, but we shall see. This will be an interesting story to see how it plays out into 2023. So nice job on that, SBF. All right, let's jump into the 5 worst crypto losers of 2022. The reason why we're talking about the worst losers this year is because we had a terrible year. It was down the entire freaking time with no end in sight. We are finally getting to a point where we may see a reversal, but the entire year of 2022 was a down year. First, we're going to start with the worst. Number 1, Terra Luna was the first to go. You can see a 100% drop in value. Market cap is 604 million at this time. Terra Luna became a debacle for the crypto sector after its market valuation crashed by 100% in May. This unraveling started with the implosion of Terra Luna's algorithmic stablecoin, marketing one of its biggest busts in the crypto industry history. So yes, this was the start of it all. Now, as more has come out, we're learning that FTX may have had a bigger play on this one. Number 2, we all know this one, FTX token. This one happened fairly recently, as it is fresh on everyone's mind. Year-to-date performance, we're at negative 98%. So, you know, it's basically worthless at this point. It's got a market cap of 307 million. FTX token served as the native token of FTX, which collapsed after facing a liquidity crisis in November. Now, this was kicked off by Binance's CEO, CZ, in a leaked balance sheet where he realized that they had a deficit of about $3 billion of unaccounted for asset liabilities. Number 3, Solana. All of these are connected to FTX. Solana's downfall, 93.35%. We still have a market value of 4.11 billion. There's a lot of conversation right now in the crypto world of where Solana will be in the next few months. Personally, I've been a big proponent of Solana for a long time. Here recently, when I've seen the numbers, and I made a tweet recently, and I can bring that up. Let me bring my tweet up real quick. I actually responded to Altcoin Daily. Will Solana recover? So the largest NFT projects are leaving. DeGods is leaving and Utes is leaving. They're migrating over to Ethereum. Developers are leaving. There's charts and graphs out there that are showing the decline in developers on the Solana blockchain. And 3, the TVL is down 98%. Now the TVL is the total value locked, which would be in decentralized finance. This could be anything from NFTs to locking the Solana coin up for staking. This could be staking NFTs, anything like that. It's gone down 98%. So for me, it's a hard sell. I personally exited Sol. This is just me personally. I exited my Solana position. I sold out of my NFTs and I converted into Algorand at a great entry price. Now I'll go into more detail on Algorand on another video and the reason why I chose that. Now, back to the Solana. So in summary, I do not know that Solana is going to come back. However, you can use your own discretion, and if you still believe in it, go for it. Axie Infinity, this is a gaming coin. This one is down 93%. I was never into Axie Infinity. However, I know there was a lot of people on there for play for pay. However, I don't know much about this one. All I know is a lot of the gaming ecosystems have gone down about 90 to 95 to 98% this year. Now, that doesn't mean that they're not going to come back. They're just down immensely. And that leads me to my final one, which is the Sandbox, which I do have some equity in. I do like Sandbox. I like where they're going. I like the development on it. I like the updates, the betas that are coming out. I have land in the Sandbox, as full disclosure. And I think this project will make a comeback. It's down 92.5%. I'm still invested, and I will stay invested in this project because I think it is a winner. And it has, the essence of Minecraft. And I like that about it. So guys, biggest losers, all of these are big names. Everyone knows one of these tokens. So 2022, in summary, down year. All right, another thing that came out this year, which I thought was really cool, and it's going to change the macro environment of many industries. This is an open AI app called ChatGPT. You can type anything in it, like a Google search, and it will give you the answer. So I'll go ahead and do an example here. All right, so here you should be able to ask it anything. What is Bitcoin? And here it will. It provides you an answer real time. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that uses cryptography to secure financial transactions. It was invented by an unknown person or group of people using the name Satoshi Nakamoto and was released as an open source software in 2009. Transactions with Bitcoin are recorded on a public distributed ledger called a blockchain. Bitcoins can be used to buy goods and services online in a physical store that is accepted as a form of payment. They can also be traded on online exchanges for additional currencies or other digital currencies. One of the main features of Bitcoin is that it is not controlled by any government or financial institution. Instead, it relies on a network of users to validate transactions and keep the system secure. This decentralization makes it resistant to censorship and fraud. However, it also means that there is no central authority to guarantee the value of Bitcoins or mediate disputes. As a result, the value of Bitcoin can be volatile and is dependent on market demand. Very cool. Now, earlier I was on here seeing if it could actually write Python code for me. I'm looking into trying to develop strategies for trading on TradingView, and there's a way to program certain strategies in to automatically buy and sell. So I went in and started asking how to make algorithmic trading strategy. It gave me an entire list of what to do. Next question, let's backtest a 50-day moving average strategy in Python. I was hoping it would give me code here, but it did not. It gave me more steps in doing that. Now, this one I actually got pretty precise with my language. Python code for 50-day moving average backtesting strategy. And it actually wrote the code for me. So this is super powerful. Even if you don't know how to code, you can start typing in examples in here and see if it will give you anything. There's a lot of speculation on how many jobs this will kill. This technology is unbelievable. It's kind of scary. But we will see where it goes in the next couple years. The next 5 years, if it's already this powerful, who knows where it goes in the next, by the time it's 2030. And then anyways, it goes on because I was doing more research. Anyways, just a quick look into this, but this is a very powerful tool. If you haven't had a chance to use it, get in there, connect your Google account and start asking away. It's very, very interesting. And I may be using this as a intermediary or just another tool in parallel with Google. And the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys is some trading view on Bitcoin, the US dollar. So today I was looking more into trading view. I wanted to show you guys this. We haven't had much action recently in Bitcoin. We've been fairly flat. There's some indicators that I wanted to show you. This is the VPVR. This is the volume produced visual ratio. So you can see here that there is a lot of support right in this area. Now, if we break the support, there's not much more until we get down into that $12,000 range. A lot of people are calling for $12,000 as a final push down before we reset. The only thing that I see that's not, that tells me that we may not see that is we go down here into the MACD indicator and the RSI indicator. Now, the MACD indicator is the moving average convergence and divergence, and the RSI is the relative strength indicator. So I can come in here, and usually we're seeing a reversal when you can see that blue line here, which is 26 previous closing periods. Now, this is 12 previous. Sorry, the blue is 12 previous. The red is 26 previous closing units. So the blue line is going to move quicker than the red, but we've had a cross here, which gives it a little bit of strength, which is, you're seeing the green in this histogram chart. Now, the other thing down here in the bottom is the RSI, and I can draw a trend line. You're seeing, so you're seeing here a higher low, which means it's a bullish divergence. So these are the kind of things that I'm looking for. It looks like the relative strength is back in a bullish position, and the MACD as well, the moving average convergence and divergence is again going bullish. However, there's just not that much volume right here, guys, to keep pushing this higher. So for me, I think we're just gonna range in this area for, I'm thinking another maybe 3 months that we're going to be sitting here. I mean, to me, there's just not enough strength to come out of this. I mean, this is looking okay. I just think we're going to be sitting in this $16,000 range for a little while. I honestly think we could go lower. I don't think we've hit our low yet. I think the $12,000 range, we would be closer to the low, but that is not advice. That is just my own opinion on the matter. So these are just a few more indicators that I've looked up. I just wanted to show you guys. It makes the chart a little bit more interesting. It gives you a little bit more to look at. I can also change this over to the Heikinashi, which I talked about the other day with everyone. And this gives us a little bit better indication of where we're at. We're still down, and I can even change this to 1 month, which actually messes up our chart. But if you look at the monthly, we're still down. So it just depends on your time frame, guys. and the MACD and the RSI are not looking good on the monthly time frame. So anyways, this is just what I'm looking at. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and let's hope that 2023 is an amazing year. We have potential gains, and this is just a time to build, collect coins, and move forward. Create your own business. The bear markets is the time to build. Everyone's down. Everyone's bored. This is the time to make videos, start your business, do all those great things you want to do right now, because the bull market will return, and everyone's excitement will be back at some point. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. Just give me a subscribe, a like, and hit that notification bell to get all the latest updates. We're going to keep these videos up in 2023. I'm going to see if I can hit over 100 videos in 2023, and let's get that subscriber count up to 1,000. I'd appreciate it, guys, and have a good one, and Happy New Year.